Welcome to Grimmy Eat World. It's Crumbl time, meal number 2 of today's cheat day. Always got to get Crumbl on a cheat day because I love Crumbl. So here we are with the Easter lineup. What we got this week for the Easter lineup: chocolate cupcake cookie, candy egg brownie, the spring M&M's cookie, milk chocolate chip. We got a lemon glaze cookie. We got a strawberry tres leches, the dessert of the month, a carrot cake. We're gonna eat all these cookies and then we have a few more things to do. It's getting late, so I'm just gonna get started. All right. First cookie we're gonna start with, as always, the chocolate chip cookie. This week is the milk chocolate cookie. Oh. Now that's what I like to see. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. Milk chocolate. Always coming in. That was a solid 9.4. Still the best chocolate chip cookie I've ever had. The warm, gooey inside, just the size of it, it's nice and buttery. Like, it's the perfect chocolate chip cookie. Other cookies taste more like crackers than chocolate chip cookies. I think I'm gonna go from chocolate chip into the M&Ms. I feel like it's basically the same cookie. So this is spring M&Ms. It seems like it's going to be a pretty basic cookie. That's fine. They're just using the spring M&Ms, just like for Valentine's Day they did this. I'm not expecting anything too fancy. We're just gonna enjoy it. Mm. Mm-hmm. Like I said, nothing fancy, just M&M's cookie. A solid good, solid gold. Mm. All right, the spring M&Ms was a solid cookie. Nothing fancy, nothing too much, not too much flair on it. It was a good cookie. The cookie was baked perfectly, just like I like it. Had some M&Ms in it, but I'm gonna give it an 8.5. It was a good cookie, nothing special. Let's bring it back down, tone it back down. We'll do the lemon cookie. I'm not a huge fan of lemon. Well, especially citrus, but ooh, I like that. All right. Let's see what we got here. It's a little lemony. The lemon cookie was surprisingly good. It was a lot better than I thought it would be, for my personal preference. That was actually surprisingly good. It was pretty refreshing, actually. It was a light flavor. I didn't get too much lemon after I ate the lemon, but the lemon was not super overpowering, to be honest, even with the way I ate it. So I would say that was surprisingly good. I would actually give that one probably an 8.8. It was refreshing. It was delicious. I liked it. It definitely was a cookie probably for more of the it's too sweet kind of people, but you know what? I'll give you that one because that one was pretty good. I'm going to move on to the cupcake. This is the cupcake cookie. This one did not get enough warming time because I didn't put it in the oven because it always ruins frosting. And I don't think this pad got hot enough. I don't think this pad got hot enough to cook the cookie. So we'll see. Oh God. This one's my favorite so far. It definitely didn't get cooked correctly. I put the other ones in the oven for a while and then put them on the hot pad. But I didn't put this one in the oven with it because the icing always gets so melty and it just ruins it. So it didn't get hot as I would like. But it's still pretty good, mildly cold. It has a lot of potential to be a really good cookie if it was warmed up properly. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. That one was really good. I'm gonna give that one an 8.9. Didn't quite make it to 9 because it didn't warm up properly, but that's entirely my fault. That has nothing to do with the cookie itself. Easily could have been in the lower to mid 9s. It came out really good. This one I think is going to be my favorite cookie for the week. The egg brownie cookie. Now, recently the brownie cookies that Crumbl has been doing have been just like perfect. This one's pretty big, so it's hard for me to get a hold of. So hopefully I can get it up for you. But they've been coming out perfect. So I'm hoping that this one also came out perfect. The brownie batter egg cookie. Ooh. Right apart. Uh-oh. Let's get in before it falls apart too much. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh man, it has some gooey, melty chocolate in it. That's good stuff. Now that cookie, I'm giving a 9.1. It came out just about perfect. It could have been a little bit gooier, but I think it spread out so much it got a little bit thin. It was still nearly perfect. And a couple weeks ago when they did the brownie batter, and then a couple weeks before that, those brownie batters came out basically like it was just past being batter, which is perfect. If you're going for brownie batter, make it like batter. I really enjoyed that. A lot of people, oh, raw cookies, raw. Don't you like to eat cookie dough? Of course I like to eat cookie dough. Their brownie batters were coming out good. This one spread out a little bit too much, made it a little bit too crunchy. It was still super good, but it lost some points. That's all. I'm gonna try the one that everybody seemed to like. I'm gonna give myself a refill of milk quick. Almond milk is just so refreshing with cookies, or most desserts, really. All right, the strawberry tres leches cake. Now, everybody seems to love the tres leches cake. I'm not sure if it's milk 1, 2, or 3 that makes it so good, but everybody really loves it. I think they're good. It's just, like I said before, going to Crumbl for stuff that I can get at any bakery, it's just like, it's hard for me to stomach it, aside from doing these full lineups. It's just like, they do their cookies fantastically. Maybe I should try some real bakery cookies sometime and see if they hold up. A lot of people are telling me they don't. I would give it a shot. I love Crumbl, but if I can find some better stuff, I'll definitely eat that too. Let's get into the strawberry tres leches. Looks good. Ooh, that is good. All right, so if you can see, we got obviously the leches soaking the cake. We have the cake, we have a layer of a strawberry jelly type thing, and then obviously the whipped cream on top. I'm really liking the strawberry flavoring. It tastes like a pretty decent strawberry jam. And I like good strawberry. Artificial strawberry sometimes turns me off, but this flavor is actually quite nice. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah. All right. Last, but certainly not least, we have the carrot cake. Now, if you were here for last week, we have a legacy carrot cake in my family. And last week, this was not better than that carrot cake. I don't expect this week's to be better than that carrot cake either. But I did enjoy the carrot cake, so we're gonna enjoy this carrot cake again. We'll see what kind of rating this week's gets. Maybe the proportions are a little bit different. Maybe chilling it in the fridge for a day will make this better. It kind of felt better when I grabbed it out, but it's served chilled. I love chilled cream cheese frosting. Let's get into it. Okay, so this week, I'm getting more of the spice flavor instead of just like a heavy carrot flavor, which I think improves the quality. I thought tasting a huge punch of carrots was a little bit much. I'm still not tasting the cream cheese frosting, so for me, tasting the cream cheese frosting is huge. Obviously I'm not a big cake person, so the more we can balance the flavors as opposed to just taste the cake, which is the part that I'm not a huge fan of, the better in my book. So without more frosting, it's not where I think it should be. Now, if you look on top, there's not a whole lot of walnuts or whatever nuts they put on. I think that's a perfect amount. I think people overdo nuts. Just add the flavor. You don't need to have these large chunks of basically wood in your mouth for dessert. It's just not fun. Mm. 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 So the carrot cake was good. I think I'm gonna give both cakes this week an 8.9. For me, they were both pretty much as perfect as cakes can get. The carrot cake came through pretty nice. I did enjoy that with spice cake again, and I could enjoy the spice of the cake as opposed to just tasting basically mouthfuls of carrots. It was a little weird, not gonna lie. With all the cakes, I feel like there needs to be a little bit more icing. I just don't think the icing ever really comes through, which a lot of people like, but I think the icing in the cake should be in balance. Strawberry Tres Leches. Their Tres Leches cakes always come out pretty good. I enjoy them because they're moist, so that kind of takes away some of the part as to why I don't like cake. The strawberry tasted nice. It was a very good Tres Leches cake, as most of them are. They were both 8.9 cakes, kind of as high as it goes as far as me and cake. Like there's just never going to be a perfect cake because, not that I know of, not that I have found yet. It's just not my thing. I would prefer cookies. I would prefer brownies. I would prefer ice cream. Cake is just, it's one of those things where it's just not for me. These come out good. I will eat cake if it's available. I'm never gonna complain about cake. It is still good. I still enjoy it. I just enjoy other things better. This was a relatively basic week of Crumbl. I feel like there was a lot of just good, consistent cookies. You know, chocolate chip, spring M&Ms. Not too much flair. It was all pretty standard, but they also were all pretty good. I enjoyed every single one. The cupcake cookie may have been one that I actually may have enjoyed more than this week's brownie batter cookie. It wasn't quite warm enough because I took it out of the oven far too early, so I may have stopped it from being my favorite cookie of the week. So brownie batter with the eggs, that's this week's winner. I enjoyed my time eating Crumbl this week, even though they were all very basic, not too much flair cookies. Perfectly fine, and I can't wait to do it again next week. I have 1 or 2 more meals that I have planned. If you're going to join me for the longer mukbang videos, you'll see me tomorrow or the next day for that video to come out. If you have any suggestions of things that I should eat, definitely let me know. I'm pretty much open to anything. I'm just eating for fun. If you have some fun stuff for me to eat, I'll probably eat it. I'll catch you in the next one. Where in the world will I eat next?